Okay. This part right here, this is like telling a rape victim they had it coming because they dressed the way they wanted to. Maybe check the rapist instead. And before Peaches says, I compared her actions to rape with this analogy. So he says that's not what he did. And then his response here is to just say, I cannot believe this bullshit. This is so fucking stupid. I cannot do this with you people anymore. I'm so sick. So he says absolutely nothing. He's like, wait until people construe my argument exactly how I intended. That's gonna be so fucking stupid. What? What are you talking about? The facts can be right in front of you and it's still not enough. Wow. I mean, this is just unbelievable. All right, so today we're gonna talk about a smaller commentary channel that no longer exists. As a matter of fact, if I refresh my page right now, this channel won't appear anymore. I have an early snapshot of what used to be Prince Kai Weiss, which was an up-and-coming commentary channel that kind of came out of nowhere. They're dating another commentary channel called Omnia, and I remember she had made some videos about Creep Shaward and that whole situation. That's how I know her. So they're like a YouTube couple type thing. And, well, he is no more. And he used to have a lot more videos than what's even here now. In fact, he had 800,000 views worth of videos, which obviously he deleted because he got into drama, because he copy-striked a smaller YouTube channel. When I say smaller YouTube channel, look, not to shame him, but like, Jesus, dude, this guy's 300 subs, right? Like, I'm not saying that to like shame the smaller channel, but I'm just saying like, this smaller channel made a video in response to Prince Kai. Prince Kai striked them. Why would you ever let a smaller channel like this get under your skin that hard where you tank your entire fucking career over it? Well, I mean, not really a career, but I mean, it seems like this guy had something going. I mean, 800,000 views worth of videos, 18K subs. That's a decent ratio. I mean, this guy was growing and he just completely tanked it all just because of some fucking copyright drama. Like, holy shit, just take an L. That's really why all these channels fall apart so much. It's because they just cannot take a fucking L. So Prince Kai had made some videos saying, hey, I don't like this Akumu guy. This Akumu guy fucking sucks. Akumu then made a response video. And well, this response video got striked by Prince Kai. Now, in this response video, he does play clips from Kai West's video, but he talks over them. He has commentary. He has editing. He has his own style of commentary.
Privated then. I took all of my own screenshots except 2, and the 2 that were given to me were when your account wasn't private. All it meant when you did.
I mean, we can just skip through the video and see that, you know, he is playing clips of Kai West's video, but he's talking.
Wasn't referring to just this instant.
You made a tweet.
All right, here's a clip, and here he is talking. Here's a clip, and here he is showing shit and talking. Here's another clip. I mean, it's a response video. Like, I don't need to break this down for you guys, all right? It's not like he re-uploaded the video. It was a response video. But Prince Kai decided this was reason enough to strike the smaller channel, starting a whole new wave of copyright commentary striking video drama when he really didn't even have to. I mean, this is a guy with 300 subs. Again, not to shame somebody for having a small amount of subs. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you're somebody with an established audience, why would you give a shit if somebody's talking shit about you? I mean, unless they're bringing up good points against you and you're insecure about that, maybe that's what's going on. But in general, it's like, look, the only amount of credit I can give Prince Kai is that in the response video, Akumu does play a lot of Kai's video. I mean, we're looking through the video right now, a lot of clips are played, but it doesn't matter because Akumu's talking over it. So why, you know what I mean? I mean, he does play a lot. There is a lot of Prince Kai's video in the response, but it's a response video. There's also a lot of original content there too, so you can't strike it down. So obviously, Prince Kai got a bunch of shit for this on Twitter, and we can scroll through John Swan's stream here. He's like, I don't know why y'all are acting like he didn't have this coming. It's all lols and trolls until his video gets striked. being a general piece of shit and fucking with me and Omnia for the sake of it ain't so funny anymore when it happens to you, Akumu can re-upload. I'm not lifting it. So he's saying Akumu can re-upload the video, but he's saying the reason why he striked is because it was out of spite. Akumu's fucked with them. From what I can understand, the only thing Akumu's done to Prince Kai is raid their live streams. Oh, boo-hoo. He raided your fucking live stream? I mean, am I supposed to feel extraordinarily sorry about that? Like, obviously raiding a live stream, if you're streaming and your stream's getting raided by somebody who doesn't like you, that's not fun. But it's like, who cares? Who really gives a shit? Am I supposed to like shed a tear for you? No, I don't care. You're a streamer. Every streamer has gotten raided before. It doesn't matter. Just ignore it. Ban them. Turn the chat on slow mode. There's ways you can prevent a fucking streaming raid from happening. Unless it's like an exorbitant amount of people to where you just can't control it. But somehow, I struggle to believe that a guy of this channel size is able to just wreak havoc, just complete terror on your life. I just don't believe that that's what happened. So anyway, Kai goes on Twitter. All this being said, and Twitter spats aside, I'm not removing the strike. Seeing Akumu and Co. mauled about it is definitely entertaining. You got the smoke you ordered. So it's the classic, copy striker cope, right? Oh, seeing the reaction to it is just blowing me away. It's entertaining the fuck out of me. It's just so entertaining watching everybody else freak out and mauled. When in reality, Prince Kai is the only person mauling. They're talking about it constantly. They're trying to justify and rationalize it. They're really just trying to fool themselves into thinking they did the right thing. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work. I can excuse targeted harassment, but a copyright strike, that's too far. So is harassment. Here's Harley coming in here. Kai, that's illegal. Now, John's want to explain this on the stream, but striking a video isn't necessarily illegal. If it goes to court, the judge can then decide whether or not it was illegal or not. But as of now, it's not necessarily an illegal action. But fuck legality for a second here. It's downright immoral, right? To just strike somebody's response video. If you're gonna talk shit, somebody responds. I mean, we all know this. It's just downright, it's a total dick move. Even if you're allowed to, even if it's like within the TOS or within fringe legality, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me because what matters to me is like the morality of the situation, and the morality here is fucked. So Kai says harassment is illegal, but that's hush hush until somebody gets striked. Again, no, it's not. What harassment is illegal? Is Akumu showing up to your house? Is he threatening harm on you? Is he going after your family? Is he doxing you? Again, some of these things I just mentioned, even those things aren't necessarily illegal. No illegal action has been committed here. It's just one person getting their fucking feelings hurt and flagging, which is a tale as old as time. I mean, we all see how this always happens, right? Every time somebody flags, even no matter how much they think they're justified in doing so, it always blows up in their face. It always fucks them over. Because flagging something just causes the Streisand effect, where you want something removed, you want less eyes to be put on something, and in reality, it just creates way more eyes on the thing, right? Because now I'm talking about Prince Kai and Akumu and this copyright drama. I didn't know who any of these people are. I still don't really know who these people are, all right? But now it's interesting to me because Prince Kai has crossed the line here, and they've crossed the line so spectacularly that they've deleted their own channel. Now, they'll probably bring it back up later on. They'll probably bring up their channel tomorrow and start uploading videos again. But it doesn't matter. I mean, the damage has already been done here. It's just funny to watch it now. So they go on more coping sprees on Twitter. I'm set on my decision. If it wasn't this, blank would have found an issue with something else I did. Said anyway, I'm not sorry about it. Feel free to unfollow. I won't hold you. I hope no one else has to deal with that nuance on the level I did anyways. So they're going on this coping spree saying, feel free to unfollow me. I won't hold you to it. What do you mean? If you feel like you're morally justified for striking Akumu's video, why would you be fine with people unfollowing you based on a decision that you yourself feel like is morally justifiable, right? If you're doing the right thing and people are unfollowing you for it, you should take issue with that. Anybody should take issue if they're getting shit for doing the right thing. The problem is Kai knows that he's doing the wrong thing, but he's trying to justify it. And he's coping on Twitter saying, feel free to unfollow me. It doesn't bother me. I mean, we all know it does. Again, he's not fooling anybody here.
Jessica Pizzle funded $5. Kai and Omnia were friends with Creepshow, and the reason Creepshow called Helpless Peaches high-key racist because they disagreed.
Oh, so they're responsible for burning Hopeless Peaches? That's interesting. So, I mean, we could read more of the Twitter molding and stuff like that. I'm sure there's more tweets that John went over. You know, you got a copyright strike, suck it up. What else do we have here? Akumi fucked me in his entertainment, but the moment I fuck with him, I'm reprimanded. You know, just this more victim bullshit right here. Let's take a look at, and give me a second here to pull this up, because now the channel is deleted. I guess I can show that now, right? Prince Kai deleting their channel. Let me give it a live refresh right here. Yeah, the channel's gone. So let me go into my archive right now and pull up Prince Kai's response video. And let's hear their verbal justification for what they did. Because I am very curious. I mean, I've already seen the video, but I just wanted to play it for you guys.
I'm going to put this at the forefront of the video because I know that people are only going to click in and not have to hear what I have to say, but this video was re-uploaded and literally YouTube notified me of it again because Akumu did little to no effort to try and transform my content.
All right, so YouTube themselves say that Akumu used 40% of Kai's video in their video with fair use. So 60% of Akumu's video is fine, 40% is reused. Now, that's a lot of clips to play. If your video includes 40% of the video you're responding to, you are playing a lot of the original video. So I can give Kai credit for one thing, all right? In fairness, yeah, Akumu did play a lot of your video, but it wasn't even half of the video. He responded to it. It wasn't 80% or 90% or 100%, it was 40. So you have to eat shit and allow this video to stay up. Because here's what Akumu should do. If Akumu's smart, this is what Akumu's gonna do. Akumu is going to file a retraction, and then it's gonna be up to Prince Kai to take them to court, which is, let me spoil you guys, all right? That's never gonna happen, all right? Unless Kai has literally negative brain cells, this will never go to court because it's such a clear-cut case of fair use, all right? Kai would get financially fucked if he decided to be dumb enough to take this to court. So that's never going to happen. So Akumu, so Kai's argument is that YouTube agreed with me, basically. He's doing the Bell Aubrey argument, all right? What's going to happen is Akuma's going to file a retraction, Kai's not going to do shit, and Akuma's going to get their video back. So YouTube's going to end up agreeing with Akumu. So you can't use that argument that, oh, well, YouTube told me to strike it, YouTube agreed with me. That doesn't work now. So we can play more of the video here.
He used so much of my content in such an improper manner that YouTube had to tell me about it. That is why I haven't.
YouTube didn't tell you about it. You went into your channel copyright tab, you saw the video sitting there, and you striked it. YouTube didn't tell you, hey, go strike this. Hey, we're just letting you know this video exists. You should probably, you should go strike it. That's not what happened. And even if that did happen and you striked it anyway, that still doesn't make any sense. All right, you're still an asshole. If YouTube tells you to fucking jump off a cliff, are you going to go do that? If YouTube tells you to eat sand, are you going to do that? Of course not. You're a grown-ass man. You can make your own decisions. You have your own, you know, sense of morality. You have your own free will, all right? Just because YouTube tells you can do something doesn't mean you have to do it, all right? YouTube gives me the option to delete my channel. I'm never going to do that.
Issue with this video. Literally no other video that I have in my copyright match is here. No video on me is here because the videos that have been made on me so far, other than Akumu's, have been fair use. I don't know why nobody has questioned the fact that, okay,
this video is still fair use, man. Just because it shows up in your channel copyright tab, I mean, it says it for yourself. In case you can't fucking read, it says 40% of the video was used. That's fair use. You have to suck it up and cry about it because YouTube, well, not really YouTube, the fair use laws decided, and fair use precedent decided that videos like this can exist. So you really just have to suck it up and cry about it, which, I mean, he's been doing a lot of that, to be fair. He has been crying a lot on Twitter, but he hasn't removed the strike. And again, if Akumu's smart, he'll file an appeal and win because there's no way in fucking hell this guy is going to go to court over this. He'll lose.
Why didn't Kai strike down literally every other video on him? Because all those videos are fair use.
This video is still fair use, man.
Tired. Oh my god, this is.
If you're so tired, then remove the strike, and then I mean, people still talk about it, but it'll be significantly less than before. That's why I don't get like people who play the victim when they've done something objectively wrong. They're like, I'm so tired of getting shit on. Then do something about it, dude.
Annoying as fuck. Hi everyone, it's Kai again, back with another video talking about this entire situation with Akumu. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. A lot of claims have come around, like with people saying that I did this out of malintent. I didn't do this out of malintent. I just don't like Akumu. I'm not gonna be nice about it when I say that I struck down his video. And I thought I don't know why people think that like I can't strike down a video.
Wait a minute. I thought your justification was that YouTube told you to strike it and you're allowed to. Now you're saying you striked it because you don't like Akumu. You just did it out of spite. That's your reason now. So now the reason has changed. Before he was justified because YouTube told him to strike it and it wasn't fair use. But now he's saying he did it to be a dick. So the reason changed instantly.
To like show somebody that you can't fuck with people by infringing their copyright, and also like do it because my copyright was infringed. I don't know why in this community those two things can't exist. They absolutely have to be one or the other. You had to have done it out of malintent. No, I just don't like Akumu. I've never been shy about that. I've never been like against saying that. I have always, throughout my entire time on being in this platform and knowing of Akumu's existence, unfortunately, that I don't like him. So like, of course I'm going to be happy that his video was taken down. And I hope that other people whose copyright that he's infringed
Right, but here's the deal. There's a difference between being happy that a video was taken down and taking the fucking video down, all right? Look, I'm a free speech guy, all right? But I ain't gonna lie, all right? There's been people that got completely fucked by YouTube that I wasn't necessarily sad to see them go, okay? I mean, we all can admit that. But also, like, you know, there's a big difference between, like, quietly going like, haha, they got fucked, versus actively participating in the reason why they got fucked and celebrating it. You know, there's a big difference there.
Also take his videos down. Like, that is the entire reason why I said half of the things that I said on Twitter. I think this entire outrage is extremely dumb, and it sucks I even have to get on my channel about this. If the strike...
I mean, you're in no position to call this dumb. You're the one, you made your bed. You literally made this entire situation, all right? It wasn't Akumu. Just because he went to your stream one time doesn't mean that you can do this. You made this up. You made the situation for yourself. And now you can't handle that.
Was so false, then I will be happy to apologize in like a month's time, because like I said in my community post, uploads aside from this one, now that this video from Harley and Jar is out, I'm not going to be uploading at all within this month, so people can prove to me throughout that entire time whether or not my strike was false. Akumu did not add a single thing to my video.
I mean, you proved it yourself. You showed the screenshot. YouTube said it's 40%, so you lost.
He did not change anything about it. I could play this clip right here, and you would not think that this was Akumu's video. Why? Because it's 4 minutes of unedited content from...
So he's gonna cherry pick and play when Akumu plays Kai's original video. And show, hey, well, look, guys, he played a clip of my video. Therefore, I'm justified, right? I mean, you could make a compilation of your own video from Akumu's video all you want. It doesn't change anything. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. So he's gonna play his own fucking video through Akumu's channel and try to justify taking the video down. So let's skip that part. His point is that Akumu played large portions of Kai's video. We agree. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna beat myself to refute
from Akumu.
All right, let's go here.
Very little
about whenever I made that claim.
Not only that, but I've been dealing with people think that like I only did this because of this comment right here, when in reality, no, that's not why I did it.
Oh yeah,
like I said, I
sorry,
did it.
We'll have to pull that one up again. So this is before this became big drama. Somebody writes, Akuma told me to say hi. He hearts it because he's coping, and he says, did he really? I'll tell him hi too in my own way. So now it's going to sit there and tell you that this comment has nothing to do with the strike. I'm calling so much bullshit on that.
because Akumu has infringed my copyright, but I'm glad to see it happen again because I've had to deal with months and months of harassment from Akumu. One of the most high instances of this thing happening being in this clip.
You were just gonna have some tea?
Don't do this to me! Oh my god.
So I don't really know what this clip is, and to be honest, I doubt this has really anything to do with his argument, but I guess this is the live stream where Akumu raided Omnia's stream chat or something like that. Again, this video, he plays a lot of it. I watched this and it went over my head. I didn't really understand what the context of this was, and to be honest, I don't really think it matters that much. So I'm playing Doki Doki Panic.
But when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I really have to thank Julu for like coming in there and moderating the chat as heavily as she did, because like you really have to have no life to have done something like this. I don't want to tackle a lot of this Twitter spat shit that I had with Harley. It's literally public. You can go and see it yourself. Like a lot of my points I made.
Oh, that's right. I should not give John credit for ruining this guy's channel, all right? We all know Harley TBS is the fucking destroyer of channels, all right? Harley TBS took down prison mate Luke with his bare fucking fists, all right? So really, this is, I think if anyone's responsible for the body count, it's Harley. It has to be. Something about Harley just causes these channels to just fucking collapse. Drop to their knees. Fucking Harley, the channel killer.
This entire situation are on Twitter, but like this entire outrage is stupid as fuck. All it is a misinterpretation of my intentions and a misinterpretation of my tweets and people who don't know anything about law trying to tell me something about law. It's literally the entire thing of the Toby drama all over again. But like I said, once again, because I said I was going to keep this short and sweet, if this is really such an illegal thing, then like I will wait for my channel to be taken down. You can see.
No, that's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is Akumu is going to file a retraction. As long as, if he hasn't done that already. And then Prince Kai is going to sit on his ass and do nothing. And then Akumu's video is going to go back up. That's what's going to happen. There is no way in hell that Prince Kai is going to take this to fucking court. All right? That's never going to happen. And if it does, it would be spectacularly dumb. It would just be one of the worst things. Do you know how much money he would fucking waste? How much time and resources he would waste? He would be just dedicating his entire life to trying to argue this indefensible position, and ultimately he would get just ruined in court. But that's never gonna happen. What's gonna happen? Akuma's gonna file a retraction, and Prince Kai is gonna sit there and twiddle his fucking thumbs and do nothing. That's what's gonna happen. So he's so confident. He's like, well, if this is wrong, then take me to court. No. That's your job. The onus is on you to do that when Akumu files his retraction, and you ain't gonna do anything because you know you're in the wrong. You know you're in the wrong. That's why your reason keeps changing every 2 fucking seconds. First, I did it because YouTube told me. Well, then I did it because I wanted to be a dick. Well, then I did it because I just stand up against harassment. The goalpost keeps shifting and it doesn't look good. But you know what else apparently didn't look good? This guy debated John Swan over this, apparently, right? And from what I hear, I haven't seen this yet, but John wipes the fucking floor with him. Does anybody have a timestamp here? I wanna pull this up. Does anybody have a timestamp? Or maybe we can just watch it.
Or you just like, do I like have to
talking points that I wanted to go over if you're okay.
All right, this sounds like it's at the beginning, so let's take a listen.
Okay with that?
All right, get fine.
My first thing is like, why is Omnia in the thumbnail and description?
I already addressed this on Twitter. Omnia made some
So he's mad his girlfriend is catching heat because I guess she had publicly defended him or something.
takes, and her like story, like some of her tweets were like integral to understanding some parts of the story, so that's why she's in there.
But why? That doesn't
He just explained.
answer
Because
my
I can.
Okay, but that still doesn't answer my question.
Yeah, it does. Because I can. And she's interested in, she's part of the story, so I added to the title and the
Important
description.
is she a part of the story? If you feel the need to put her in the title and description, how important?
But she's made takes on the situation, so I think she can be criticized for those takes. I was going to, by the way, but like,
Takes, John. There are plenty of people who made takes on the situation.
yeah, but
Does
she's
that mean that, like, all
she's
of
a
them-
notable channel.
But she's directly involved. You guys are a fucking couple, all right? Obviously, it means a lot more when your fucking girlfriend is backing you up versus when some random fuck on Twitter is backing you up. Obviously, that has a much higher level of significance than some random retard backing you up on Twitter. Obviously, it doesn't. Why is this even like? Why is this his first point? So he comes into this debate and he's mad that his girlfriend is catching heat for his actions. Why not justify his actions like he's been doing on Twitter and his own videos? Oh, why'd you have to put my girlfriend in there, man? Okay, who cares?
She's a notable channel,
Just
so
because she's a notable channel doesn't mean anything. Plenty of
yeah, it
other
does.
notable channels.
She has like when people listen to her takes, people use that with they view that with a lot more credibility.
Also, it's worth noting his girlfriend has a much larger channel than him. So this is what is her name? Omnia? Yeah, she has about 100K subs. Her videos get a lot of views. All right. So if she's backing him up on something that is indefensible, that's something worth noting. Because not only is Prince Kai shit, but it means Omnia shit too if she's willing to defend this.
If it was someone else.
Other channel. You can
What other channels commented on this drama?
You have Scrimzox who came and commented on it.
Yeah, but he supported me. Like who else was it?
Sister Zio talked about.
Why would he put Scrimzox in the title if Scrimzox agreed with him?
Yeah, but those people were all right. Those people were correct. So I'm criticizing the people that are wrong.
To you.
Yeah. Yeah.
To you. They're correct to you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm criticizing the people that I believe should be criticized.
Okay,
Why would I talk about the people that are right? What?
Hold on. Relax. Stop quacking, bro. Like, tell me what makes these people right.
Because I believe that they're correct. It would help if you like.
Why don't you tell me why what you did was right? All right. Why don't you come in here and justify what you've done? But instead you're like, oh, why'd you put my girlfriend in the title? Why didn't you call out the people that fucking agreed with you? This guy's brain is just made of plastic.
Watch the rest of the video. It would help if you watch the stream because I go to all of this in the stream.
Stop quacking, bro. Relax.
Stop quacking? Stop fucking quacking? That's the level of insult we're at? Stop quacking?
Like I said, okay, so you believe that they're right. So it's a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
You think that they're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're arguing. So what makes these? I don't get it. So you think that they're right personally, correct?
I think they're right because I have legal statute, I have previous lawsuits, and I have everything else backing me up.
I want to talk about that. I definitely want to talk about that too. Like, you studied law for 5 years, right?
I didn't study law. I've studied copyright law for 5 years. I'm not a legal expert. I said that in the beginning of the stream.
So you studied copyright law for 5 years. Did you study copyright law in like the U.S.?
No, I've just done reading. I've done lots and lots of reading.
You haven't studied copyright law in the U.S.
I said study doesn't mean you have to go to a school to do it. It just means you read up about it in private.
You had to go to a school, John.
No, I didn't study in the U.S. No, but all of YouTube copyright.
I'm not saying that you have to physically be in the U.S. Did you study U.S. copyright law?
Yes. All of YouTube copyright law is U.S.
Do you have a certifiable background?
I said to you no. I already said in the beginning of the stream that I'm not a lawyer. I said to you no.
Yeah, by the way, no matter where you live, copyright works the same in any country. I'm pretty sure they default to U.S. standard of copyright law, even if you're in England or Australia or China or wherever the fuck you are. All right, they use the U.S. system. So Kai is going to sit here and attack John's credentials and attack his credibility when he hasn't even made a case backing himself up. I'm still waiting for that, by the way. Because so far, Kai's come in here and said just about nothing. He hasn't backed up his own case yet. It's Kai's responsibility to explain why what he did was right. And so far, that just hasn't happened yet.
Already.
So you mean to tell me, John, that you have absolutely no certifiable background or anything that could even make you a verified source of information?
John never claimed he was a verified source. He just said he studied it a lot privately.
To go to
John never said I went to school. John never said I'm a lawyer. He just said he reads about it a lot. I mean, you can still attack his credentials there, but John never made, as far as I know, John's never made any claims that he's like some higher level of authority. He just said he reads about it a lot. And I guarantee Kai doesn't read about shit. So, yeah.
About this, and you're weighing in on the situation.
Yeah, just like you strike the guy without knowing anything about law.
I have another question. Okay, so what is illegal about what I did?
I never said what you did was illegal. I actually clarified it wasn't multiple times in the stream. You actually watched.
Twitter, you said that
I clarified that. This is why you watch the fucking stream. I clarified all of it on stream.
Bro, like,
why not?
There's no need. Like, why do you?
By the way, John did. I watched the beginning of John's stream. He immediately clarified that. He's like, he responded to Harley TBS. Harley TBS said it was illegal. I even made reference to that earlier in this segment. So Kai just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Feel the need to sit here and clarify all of this on stream? Why were you unable to do that on Twitter?
Because I fucking hate typing. I fucking hate typing. That's why.
What Kai did was illegal. So was what I did illegal or not? Did I abuse the copyright system or not, John?
I believe you did abuse it. It doesn't make it illegal. Okay, it has to go to court.
John, is that objective?
No, of course it's not. It's my opinion. Everyone gives their opinion on the situation.
So why are you talking?
Well, it's about to be objective if Kai decides to lawyer up and get an official reading for himself. But again, that's not going to happen because Kai knows he's wrong.
About this, so
because I believe that you've abused the copyright system. That's why.
So you cannot say that what I did was objectively illegal, and all you are doing is arguing an opinion.
I never said that. I never said it was objectively. When did I say it was objectively illegal? When did I say that?
Is what I did objectively illegal?
I already told you it can't be illegal unless it goes to court.
Okay,
I said that in this stream. I've said this all. I've said this all on stream.
John, you cannot prove that what I did was illegal at all.
I can't prove it because that's going to court.
Okay, then, bro, then why are you talking? So
this guy thinks the whole onus of the argument is whether or not what he did was illegal or not. You can still be a total dick and not break the law. This guy like argues like literally like a fucking 3-year-old, dude. It's actually insane, dude. I cannot believe there's people that are this old. Because I mean, this guy has got to be like in his 20s or something. I can't believe there's people that are this old and think they can go about life like arguing like this. Like, holy shit, dude.
Because I believe that you've abused the copyright system.
There's just no substance to anything he has to fucking say.
And that's what I said.
No, look. So John, you were live for an entire hour.
Yeah.
And all you did was tell people why you think what I did was illegal.
Kai,
you were people asking why you think what I did was illegal.
Yeah.
And it's objectively illegal because you can't prove that and you don't
So unless your commentary is perfectly objective, you can't say it.
Katie funded $4.99. Someone commented that people like Guy are the reason why we have to put directions on shampoo bottles and I just needed to boost it cause it's olive skin.
Yeah.
Mark.
That was a good comment. I mean, really, it explains it right here, all right? Kai would need directions on a fucking shampoo bottle to know how to use it.
Oh, I said that I can't prove it.
It's illegal.
Yeah.
And I rest my case.
What do you mean you rest your case?
Hilarious.
What are you on about?
Absolutely.
What do you mean you rest your case?
So John, you can't prove that what I did was illegal at all.
No, I said that in this stream. I can't prove it. Of course, I can't prove it. It has to go to court.
Then there's absolutely no need for you to start flapping your chops on Twitter, talking about he pretty much admitted that the.
So are all of Prince Kai's videos 100% objective? Has Kai never given an opinion before? Are all of his videos instantly just, verifiably, like undeniably true? Because I've watched one Kai video ever. And the video that I watched was the one we just watched on stream, where Kai explained why he's justified in striking the video, and it was wrong. So what is he talking about?
I already talked about that. Dude, it was just funny. It was really funny. That you, instead of like talking about
so that was just funny now.
It was really it was really funny. You completely ignored anything about like addressing why it was illegal, and you just talked about maybe it was, but harassment as well. You should have just watched the stream, man. Like you should have.
It doesn't matter. Okay. So let's talk about that tweet too.
Which tweet? Actually, this is not even. You're completely going off topic. The first thing that you say when you get in here is Omnia. The first thing you talk about when you get in here is Omnia. Can you shut the fuck up for 1 second? You've been talking for like the whole time here. You're not even giving me a chance to talk. The first thing you come in here when you say is about Omnia. Not even about the topic of the stream. You're talking about Omnia first, right? Then you come and you say, what's your qualifications? When I said in this stream that I'm not a lawyer, okay? I'm not a fucking lawyer. I already said that, okay? That's already been addressed, all right? Then you fucking do that. You don't want to address any of your own points. How about we go over some of your points here, right?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So why do you think...
Now we're going to argue it on a point-by-point basis. Let's see how this goes. Gotta be honest, I'm not really looking too keen on Kai's case here because I don't think it's gonna stand.
Akumi's video is not fair use.
Kumu used 4 entire minutes of my video with absolutely no editing. Why do you think a reaction channel reacting to content that doesn't belong to them isn't fair use?
By the way, it would be, and I'm not saying this exists, but if it did, imagine if there was a video Kai made or even Omnia made or something that was over 40% of the original video used and that they were responding to. Imagine if that existed. That would be really fucking funny. I'm not saying it does, but I'm just saying if that were to exist, hypothetically, if somebody were to go through like Omnia's channel or Kai's like archives or whatever and look and see if there's a video like that exists, that would be really funny. I'm just saying.
Okay, so Akuma used 4 minutes of unedited content, right? That's what you're saying.
You didn't answer my question. I literally just asked you, John. Why do you think a reaction channel sitting there and looking at a video with absolutely no commentary is not fair use? Why is that not fair use?
Because they're not adding anything to the video.
Okay, just like Akumu didn't add anything to my content.
Well, he did. What the fuck he commented on your content afterwards.
Okay, but he didn't add any. So I can pause. If I react to a video, John, and I don't say anything throughout that video, and I pause it and say, wow, that was funny as shit.
No, that's not how it works. He's done like extensive commentary on your video. Why did you use 4 minutes of Peach's video, completely unedited, in your video on Peach's?
Oh no, it does! Wait, I called it out! Wait a minute! You're not fucking trolling me this hard, dude. Did I just call it out? Wait a minute. I literally just said, like, imagine if this exists, and it fucking does!
4 minutes of completely unedited video.
Hold on, John, because I'm not gonna let you pull that bullshit.
Here it is. 4 minutes, mate.
I'm not gonna let you pull that bullshit. What do you mean? I'm not gonna let you make an argument? What is he saying?
4 minutes of completely unedited material.
Oh my god, John, there's literally an overlay 4 clips. That is me adding.
Okay, so Kai, let me.
What? Wait, that's his argument that he used? There's an overlay? So I can re-upload anyone's entire fucking video, but as long as I have my gay little fucking overlay or something with the fucking border and the logo on it. Wait, so are you telling me, hold on, right now, I'm gonna full screen John's video, all right? And now I'm going to add my fucking overlay right here. Where is it? All right, guys. I'm gonna, for the rest of the stream, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and just play John's entire fucking stream. But it's fair use because there's my Twitter at the bottom. That's my logo, all right? My Twitter fucking ad on the bottom left of the screen. But I can do that because it's fair use because I'm changing the video. I also have a cool, vignette over the video. So I make the video look darker than it actually is. So yeah, that's my, and I have the chat. Oh yeah, I have the chat. The chat makes it transformative because you guys can see the chat and that adds a whole new layer of depth to the video. So I can just upload anything I want. There you guys go. The irony is that Kai is the one arguing this, right? When they're also arguing why it's justifiable for them to strike somebody who used 40% of their video.
Let me go over, if you watch the stream, Kai, listen to me for 1 fucking second, okay?
Oh my God, shit.
Holy shit. You just keep on talking the whole fucking time.
He is quacking, bro.
If you're not gonna listen to me, then this is completely unproductive. I'm gonna put up a legal paper now, right? Of a law. Do you know Sargon of Akkad?
What?
Do you know Sargon of Akkad? Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay, well he sucks. Doesn't matter. His lawsuit's really good, but he sucks as a person. Let me pull up this legal paper right now. Hold on. This is a previous fair use judgment. All right. It went to the New York Supreme Court.
Uh-oh. Now we're bringing up evidence, legal precedent, an argument. These are things Kai's not prepared to deal with. So let's see how he responds.
So this is now precedent. Here it is. So just to give you some context, this video by Sargon used clips of another creator's video. He didn't actually change anything about the clips themselves. He just cut up the clips. Listen to me. Listen to me. Fair use was ruled in favor of him.
And?
That blew your mind, didn't it? Fair use was ruled in favor of...
And? I mean, that just says it all right there, right? John makes an argument. The guy's just like, and? Keep quacking, bro. there's just no substance to this at all.
The guy that just cut up clips and added absolutely nothing to it.
Why did fair use rule in favor of him? Why?
Let's go and read. So this is the second time I've read this.
Before you got on the stream?
I did. I read it on stream.
Okay, then explain to me how fair use ruled in favor.
Let's read it. Let's read it from the document. So I'm not.
Because if John explains it in a more condensed version through his own words, Kai is just going to sit there and say, well, you just read it wrong. You interpreted it wrong. So John's going to read it from the document itself.
Misquoting or anything.
Explain. If you read the entire thing, just explain.
Fine, I'll explain it then, mate.
You don't have to read it to me. Just explain.
All right. So, sorry, what was your question again? Just repeat it one time, please.
How did fair use rule in favor of him?
Again, the court actually found that just because of the way that he cut up the clips, because of what he said, and the title of the video, and the previous... Okay, hold on. You said that... No. You said your use of this content was fair because of the overlay. I'm telling you, the overlay does not matter. It has no relation into whether a clip is fair or not. You do not need to change anything about the clip itself for it to be fair. Because in this lawsuit, literally in this lawsuit here, he did not change anything about the clips. He cut up the clips in a certain way, added no commentary, added absolutely nothing else to it, and it was considered fair.
How did he cut up the clips? How?
They said like, companion, So it was like basically because of the title of the video, we thought she would win. It was like a anti-SJW video critiquing this person.
How did he cut up the clips?
I'm getting there. He cut them up.
I don't need filler. Just explain how he cut up the clips.
Holy shit, this guy is fucking insufferable.
If you don't, you need to understand the rest of it. Otherwise, you're not going to understand what's going on, mate. So,
oh my god. Okay.
You need everything. You need the whole context here. Otherwise, you're not going to know what's fucking going on. He cut up the clips in a certain way.
How they cut up the clips a certain way.
Someone in chat asked, what is his argument? There's nothing here. He's just coming in here to cry.
They just describe the way that they cut them up.
It was.
That doesn't take much, does it?
I can't remember. The video was a while ago. I watched the video a while ago, but it was all just because.
You can't remember?
No, I can't remember because I don't watch every fucking video. I don't watch every video that's made. I just remember this lawsuit.
If you're going to bring this up as a talking point, you would need to watch the video. What do you mean?
I haven't watched it in ages. I don't fucking know.
Bring this up as a talking point and then not watch the video that you're talking about.
No, I have the legal paper here that said that what was going on.
No, it doesn't matter if you have the legal paper. Watch
it does.
Video.
The legal paper literally. The legal paper is made for people that have never watched the video. That is the point of the legal paper.
Okay. Then don't you think that it would help you in any capacity?
Yeah, probably, but I don't really care that much.
The video.
Yeah, probably. I don't really care that much though.
Okay. Then if you don't care that much, don't bring it up as a talking point.
No, it's a topic. Put a talking point because they didn't transform the clip at all.
But if you cannot describe how the person cut up the video, you would need the video for that. Unless it's here in the legal paper, and if you read it, John, you would be able to tell me without the filler.
Yeah, you literally put me on the spot and like asked me to just tell you at a certain point of a 10-page legal paper, and you want me to point to it and say, here it is.
Why would I not put you on the spot, dog? Like,
you've told me to point to somewhere in a 10-page legal paper. Can you?
No. Why would you bring up the 10-page legal paper without fucking reading it? Are you serious?
I have. Of course I read it. I've read this entire thing.
Okay, then if you read it, then tell me how he cut it up, John.
I don't fucking know. That's completely irrelevant.
Oh my! You don't
because your point.
I'm a little bit confused here. What is he asking? Tell me how it was cut up. I don't know. He probably put it into Vegas, cut, slide. Like, what is he arguing here? Because I'm a little bit confused. So he's attempting to make a point here. All right. He's thrown John under the spot. He's told John, explain to me how it's cut up. I'm just confused on what the question here is. I mean, it seems like John was making the argument that just like the title alone was what allowed Sargon to win the case there for his video, because Sargon took Akili Hughes' video, cut it up, gave it a different title, and the court deemed that that was enough to qualify as fair use. Does he want editing tips? I don't know.
Oh my fucking gosh. Mate, here's the fucking link. You read it yourself. I'm not going over this right now. This is insane.
Bro, what do you mean read it myself? How are you going to bring it up without reading it, dog? If you have all of these points that you're trying to make based off of this legal paper, why did you not gather those points before you decided to stream? Are you dumb?
Because I don't care that much. You're just abusing me constantly. Oh, you don't. You're stupid. Constantly, you're not addressing any of my points.
John, you're going to make a video about this topic and did not do any lick of research about the legal paper that you're using as evidence to
I've already discussed everything in here. I don't know what you want. You're also not, like, you're constantly talking and you're constantly interrupting my train of thought. If you're not going to allow me to quickly look through here and find the bit, like, I'm not going to be able to respond to you. You're constantly talking the entire fucking time, not even giving me a response to, you're still talking, even when I'm talking, you're still talking. So you constantly talk over and over and over, constantly talking over me, not allowing me to get the bit that I need. Like, obviously I'm not going to be able to find what you need if you're going to keep on talking.
Oh my fucking god.
Is he crying?
There it is. Furthermore, although cases have found transformative uses, even in cases involving exact copying, it's not an exact copy. They excerpted "We Thought She Would Win" to depict the specific moments he felt exemplified Hughes' political identity and lack of awareness. For example, Benjamin included Hughes' prediction and hoped that Secretary Clinton would win the election, while admitting footage that did not support his message, like Hughes' statement that...
So it sounds like to me what Sargon did here was he played a video where Akilah Hughes said something about Hillary Clinton winning the election, and then he played a clip of her reacting to Hillary losing to Trump. It sounds like that's like what the clip was made there. It sounds like that's what it was. That's why the title of the video is "We Thought She Would Win."
Secretary Clinton won the popular vote with record numbers and excluded content unrelated to his criticisms, like Hughes' commentary on his societal beliefs of YouTube. In this way, Benjamin excerpted "We Thought She Would Win" to maximize his criticism of Hughes' liberal viewpoint. There it is. I mean, did you read it?
I read it with you, so what's the point that you're trying to make, John?
Well, that's you asked me how they cut up the clips. There it is. I found it.
So they use specific points in the video.
Yeah.
Cut up the clips, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the same as what Akuma did, John.
No, it's not the same, but you were arguing that the overlay was enough to make it fair use.
John, oh my, okay, so let's rule out
Why did you use 4 minutes of Peach's video?
John, why? Because it's a 4 minutes that's part of a longer video. It's not a 4 minute video.
Just like how, Akumu using 40% of your video is part of a longer video.
Like Sen's is.
No. Sen's video is 8 minutes.
It is a clip of a video that is much longer than that. I did not use the entirety of Peach's video in my video, John.
But you used the entirety of Sen's video in your video.
Because the video is 4 minutes.
The video is 8 minutes.
It's not a very
the video is 8
video.
minutes. The video is 8 minutes and 40 seconds. That's complete misinformation. The video is 8 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay. If we're gonna talk about the length of it being 8 minutes, that doesn't really change anything.
No, it does.
So I use 4 minutes.
You use 8 minutes. You used 8 minutes of his video. You used 8 minutes of his video.
Okay, so I use 8 minutes of Sen's video.
Of his 8 minute video. Yeah, use all of it pretty much. There's 20 seconds left over.
8 minutes of Sen's video.
There's 20 seconds left over. Look.
So that would mean, John, that a majority of that video was integral to my critique. And just like how you said with this legal document that you brought up.
Dude, it's just a simple case of what you're seeing here is a guy who wants it one way for him, but rules for thee, but not for me. Is that what they say? I don't know, some fucking cringe shit like that. Basically, he wants to do something, but not let other people do that to him. All right, so he'll play 8 minutes of Sen's video and 4 minutes of lovely, Hopeless Peach's video. And he'll play more of someone else's video. He'll do that all the time. Sounds like John has like 3 examples so far of this guy doing this, right? But it can't happen to him. And he's going to sit here and make any excuse in the book for why he's allowed to do it. Oh, well, it's integral to my argument. He's literally making Akumu's case right in front of him. This guy is just one of the fucking stupidest people I've ever had the displeasure of watching. He literally has nothing. He really has nothing. Look what I'm being sent here, by the way. Look at this. So he deleted his Twitter. I guess he's tweeting on a new account. Or no, this is from April. This is old. After this shit, I officially cannot stand this community. Oh my god, you cannot make this shit up. This is like telling a rape victim they had it coming because they dressed the way they wanted to. Maybe check the rapist instead. Y'all make so many excuses for Peaches, it's wild? So you're just talking about Hopeless Peaches, comparing her to a rapist? And before Peaches says, I compared her actions to rape with this analogy, which is exactly what he did. I cannot believe this bullshit. This is so fucking stupid. I cannot do this with you people anymore. I'm so sick. So he says here, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. I need to point this out to you guys, all right? Hold on. All right. Let me move my microphone. Okay. This part right here, this is like telling a rape victim they had it coming because they dressed the way they wanted to. Maybe check the rapist instead. And before Peaches says, I compared her actions to rape with this analogy. So he says that's not what he did. And then his response here is to just say, I cannot believe this bullshit. This is so fucking stupid. I cannot do this with you people anymore. I'm so sick. So he says absolutely nothing. He's like, wait until people construe my argument exactly how I intended. That's going to be so fucking stupid. What? What are you talking about? The facts can be right in front of you, and it's still not enough. Wow. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This is just unbelievable.
Is that the video needed to be cut up a certain way?
No, that's not what it means. In fact, if you look at the legal document again, they actually said just earlier on, just a little bit earlier on here, where is it here? If you just stop talking for a second, I can find it because I want to quote it exactly.
Go ahead, bro.
Where is it? It's here somewhere. It is up a little bit, surely, right? Where is it? It is here somewhere. There it is. I believe it's here. Most relevant here. A new work may be transformative even when it consists entirely of portions of the original work, or indeed, even where it is an exact replication of the original work. A secondary work can be transformative in function or purpose without altering or actually adding to the original work.
John,
fair use. Sorry?
That is neither of those things.
What do you mean?
It is not a complete replica of the work. And portions of the video, define portions of the video being used.
I mean, they don't define it here, so I can't define it.
In the context of this case.
I mean, you'd have to look at the exact case. I don't know exactly which one was portions of the video.
How do you
entirely portions of the because I don't read. There's hundreds of fair use papers. I'm not going to read every single one of them. I don't remember. I don't know what this exact one is.
Fair use paper to understand the fair use paper that you're bringing up to.
Yeah, but they're quoting something from another fair use paper in here. Then I haven't read this one.
You would have to go back.
No, you don't. That's not how it works. They've quoted it. That's enough for me, man. That's enough. Do you know? You know absolutely nothing about how fair.
Kai is arguing something that doesn't make any sense. He's trying to argue like, well, what did Sargon actually do? What is going on here? What did they say was fair use or whatever? Kai, Sargon won, okay? You can have any little problem you want with this fucking case, but you have to cry about it because Sargon won. It literally, the court decided what he did was okay. What he did was fair use. The court decided that. You can have your issues with their decision, but they decided that, okay? So now you have to live in a post-Sargon court case world where we know that you can make a fucking video where you take one clip and another clip, put them together, give it a goofy title, and that's enough to be fair use, all right? That's not even close, by the way, to what Akumu did. Akumu didn't take clips and compare them. Akumu took clips of your video and responded to them verbally with his own content, with his own words. The fact that, I mean, Kai is literally the only thing he can fucking argue with shit that doesn't fucking matter, or shit that doesn't even, add to the conversation at all. He wants to know the intrinsic little details of the Sargon lawsuit. John Swan brought this up to just show you how deluded you are. If something as simple as Sargon's video is fair use, then by all fucking means, Akumu's video is well beyond fair use. Again, Kai fucked himself because he showed the YouTube screenshot. He showed Akuma played only 40% of the video.
Papers work.
You don't have to go back
you're
and look at the context.
You're constantly, you know what you're constantly doing right now? You're constantly trying to discredit me instead of responding to the points I'm making. You don't actually care about the points I'm making. You're discrediting me. You're trying to discredit me instead of responding to the points. Why did you include 8 minutes of Sen's 8 minutes and 20... Why did you include 8 minutes and 20 seconds of Sen's 8 minutes and 40 second video?
Because the points were integral to my response, just like how, Akuma responded, right?
I'm discrediting you. You are getting discredited because you didn't do your research properly.
No, I don't read every single legal paper. That's not how it works.
You're supposed to read the legal papers.
I don't read every legal paper that comes up. That's not how it works, mate. What the fuck are you on about? I don't read every single... What?
So Prince Kai, the person who came to this debate with no research, no legal understanding whatsoever, no knowledge about anything that he's talking about, is about to criticize John Swan for not reading every single copyright case in existence. Even though John read, at least according to what John said, the Sargon case, which is what they're talking about, which is not even directly relevant to the situation. It's just one example John brought up. The guy that did literally no homework is about to criticize, like, you know, the other person who actually has, you know, some semblance of a case. You know what I mean? Like, giving like Kai full credit here. Like, yeah, John actually has like something. Kai has nothing.
What the fuck am I on about? I'm saying that if you're going to
there's hundreds of fair use papers. I'm not going to read every single one. I've never read that one.
No one's telling you that you have to do that, John. No one's telling you that you have to look at hundreds of fair use papers. I'm asking you to look at the one that's relevant to the one that you're bringing up to add leeway to your point. If you did not do that, then your point is going to be more moot. That is why you are getting discredited, dog.
Do you even know how these papers work? Basically, when they quote something, it's used in relevance to the current...
You just said that you didn't care enough to read, and you're asking me if I know how these things work. You're trying to educate me on this, and you didn't even educate yourself far enough to understand the paper that's right in front of you.
Are you serious? Dude, I'm not going to read Saul Lewis Farad International versus Viewfinder Incorporated. I'm just not going to do that. It's completely... I don't need to read that. I don't need to read that.
No, it's not. What do you mean you don't need to read that, John? You need to go back and look at the context. What? That is what research is.
Sargon won. No, he doesn't.
This is the context. It says it here. A work may be transformative even when it is an exact replication. It's considered. It even said exact replication. It said exact replication. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, it tells you exact replication, and over here it tells you a Warner Inc. case where they ruled heavily in fair use, where the defendant had copied the plaintiff's photo outright in order to comment on it and the advertising campaign. It literally tells you everything you need to know in here. There's no reason to go back and look at it because they summarize it. You are the most disingenuous individual I've ever talked to. You know that? Wow. This is insane. I cannot believe how disingenuous you are. Constantly, you don't respond to a single point I've made. You try and discredit everything I've said. You're the most disingenuous person I've ever had the displeasure of talking to. And I hope that everybody in commentary looks back at this moment and sees how incredibly disingenuous you are. And I hope that no one gives you the time of day ever again. This is the worst conversation I've ever. Completely unproductive. You've said nothing of substance this entire time. Like, there is nothing here. You've said nothing to even combat my points whatsoever. I'll ask you
yeah. Here's a super chat coming in. That's exactly what I just said before. Rules for thee, but not for me. Exactly.
Why did you use 4 minutes unedited of Peach's video? Oh, it was part of a longer video. Why did you use 8 minutes and 20 seconds of Sen's 8 minutes and 40-second video? Oh, I don't know. Here's another thing that you didn't do. Like, can you respond to a single point I've made?
I would love to do that if you would let me speak.
All right, go.
Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, let's hear him. Let's hear him speak.
Why did you use... You have not given a proper response to this. Why did you use...
Because you funded $1.99. It's nice for a different change of pace from John.
I 100% agree, dude. This is the direction John needs to go back to.
8 minutes and 20 seconds of Sen's 8 minutes and 40-second video.
I can't even speak. I can't even speak.
You've been interrupting me this whole time, man. Makes no difference.
I've been trying.
All right, let's hear him speak.
Letting me do it.
Go for it.
I'm letting you shoot. Please let me have this.
Go for it. You can have it. Please answer my question.
What you are asking me is a question to look for a specific answer. I'm not giving you that specific answer.
So you're not going to answer the question. Well, I'm asking you why you used it. You've asked me a million questions so far.
Not relevant to the point.
Yes, it is relevant. Yes, it is relevant because this video comprised of 41% of your video, and Kuma's video comprised of around 40% of your video. Of course, it's relevant. You've literally been interrupting me this entire time. When I interrupt you like a few times and you fucking lose your shit. Okay.
I have to interrupt you because you're gonna fucking scream and quack.
Go for it. Go for it.
This guy is literally just a fucking child. I mean, listen to him. He's fucking crying over this shit. And you know why he's doing that? You know why he literally has fucking tears running down his face? If you turn on his webcam and you would see his fucking like entire, like his cheeks are fucking like watery and shit because he's been crying this whole time. Do you know why that's the case? Because he's wrong. It's that simple. They're arguing like minuscule details about Sargon's case. Bro, let's take it back to where this conversation originally started. You did something objectively bad and now you're eating shit for it. That's literally, it's as simple as that.
Go for it. Respond then.
What I'm trying to say is that this does not matter. It is not relevant to my
yes, it
point
is.
of what I. Here we go.
Go for it. Go for it. But it is relevant. But yeah, whatever.
How many times are you going to tell me go for it? And
Sorry, I did just interrupt you again. Okay, go for it. Go for it.
Oh my fucking God.
I'm actually not going to interrupt you this time. Go for it.
Relevant to the point at hand. I literally asked you, opening up. After I asked you why Omnia is a part of this video, how is what I did illegal? You could not.
But that's not what we're talking about. Well, maybe that's what John was talking about. But like for me, look, it doesn't matter. Like you can still be an asshole. You can still do terrible shit without breaking the fucking law.
Tell me that. And I said, John Swan, you think that what I did was illegal. Me using a specific amount of whoever and whatever's video has nothing to do with the topic of whether or not what I did was illegal. You can sit here and ask me this, but I'm not giving you that answer because you're going to try and correlate it to your own point, and it's not going to work.
I mean, it's hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy. Of course it's hypocrisy.
Okay, then let's bring up this fucking Tukul fallacy, bro. Even if I was being a hypocrite right now, I would not be wrong about what I said. Let's say that I was being a hypocrite, right? That doesn't make it wrong about the fact that like Akumu's video or me striking Akumu's video was not illegal.
Doesn't matter if it was illegal or not. You shouldn't have done it.
I have another question for you. Let me ask you this. Do you think let's say that I did break terms of service. Is that illegal?
No, because you're breaking the terms of service of the individual.
What kind of fucking question is this, dude? This doesn't make any fucking sense. What are you talking about? Even if I did break the TOS, is that illegal? This doesn't have any... What?
It's not legal.
Okay, then if me breaking the terms of service is also not illegal, and you cannot prove that me striking Akumu's video down is illegal, then what is the fucking point?
Dude, if I walk up to my mom and punch her in the face and nothing happens to me afterwards, and technically, like, I'm not, like, served for, like, you know, I guess, like, aggressive assault or something, just because I don't serve any, like, legal, like, action for that, I'm not fined or, like, fucking in prison, that doesn't mean I'm not a dick for doing that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Like, that's not how we talk about, you know, what's moral or not. It's like, or that's not how we, like, describe like who gets like judgment for what they do, whether it's illegal or not. That doesn't make any sense, dude. Like laws, like a lot of weird shit has been legal and illegal in the past that has nothing to do with morality.
Trying to say that this is a false flag
because
that it is a false flag.
No one can prove this. No one can prove it unless it goes to court. Do you want to talk about the other like hundreds of videos about why people are like about fair use and about people talking about false strikes? All of those completely irrelevant and stupid. Now should no one make a video about people false? No one should make a video. You should go to court first. So no one should make a video.
If you cannot prove that some.
How much do you guys want to bet if Hopeless Peaches striked a video, they would be all up her fucking ass all over it, right? Or if Creep Show Art did it, or if anyone that they've made videos on, if they did the exact same shit, that would be story of the month for them. They'd be making 20 videos on that shit, of course, and you know it. You can't deny it. Of course they would.
So okay, thank you for admitting it.
You're completely free to give what you think is fair use, but if you cannot prove that it is fair use, then there's no reason. Like, what the fuck are we mad about?
You're incredibly dishonest. We're mad about it. We're mad about it because this is the most.
Is he having a breakdown right now? What's happening?
Actually, dishonest conversation. You have not come into here with good faith. Constantly trying to fucking nitpick over little things that have absolutely nothing to do with the point at hand. Saying nothing is relevant. Nothing is this. Something that, dude. Honestly, I think I think I'm done here. There is nothing that you've said here. Everyone knows exactly who you are after this. Everyone knows exactly what you've said. Everyone knows exactly who you are. There is nothing that's going to be gained from talking to you anymore. You are incredibly intellectually dishonest. I've never ever had a conversation with someone so dishonest as this. This is the most unproductive, stupid conversation I have ever had in my life. And I wish you luck in your future endeavors. I can't wait until that counter notification gets approved and Akumi's video comes back up. I invite you to sue him, but you won't do that because you know you'll lose. Have a good day, mate. Yeah, I'm not.
And if he wants to prove John wrong, sue the guy. That's gonna go well. That's not gonna blow up in your face at all. But I mean, if you believe what you've done is justifiable or it makes sense, then go for it. Why not? Give it a shot there. This was something he had wrote on his, I'm pretty sure now deleted Twitter page. Yeah, this account doesn't exist anymore. He had said, nah, fuck this, I'm good. Clearly what I say does not matter. By the way, Kai has been molding ever since this debate ended last night and all morning this morning. Says, don't even worry about my channel. It'll be gone before you know it. I'm done. So I wrote him, I said, all credit where it's due. At least you knew when to quit. Now, who am I kidding? You'll be back up tomorrow. Shut the fuck up and take your L. The whole world is waiting, bro. Archive before it's deleted, just to make sure that his little bitchness is preserved there. Because holy shit, man, this guy literally sucks so much. I am glad he deleted his fucking channel. Because he sucks. But I mean, let's just be honest. He's gonna be back all over again. What's this? I have a clip being sent here.
Weird.
Let's take a look at this. I'm being sent something. Imagine bitching and moaning when you get made fun of or for making an ass out of yourself on live stream and saying, we aren't talking about that anymore. Dog, it's literally the title of the stream. Talking about the drama, debating with John Swan.
That's like, we're way past the fucking John Swan drama shit. Like, I think he uploaded the VOD, so if you want to watch the VOD, you're free to do so, but I'm not really interested in, like, engaging in any, like, oh my gosh, Kai talked about, when are you gonna call Kai, John Swan racist? Like, bro, I'm not really. Just go watch John's VOD if you want to get into that. We're chilling right now. If you want to vibe, you can join us. But other than that, like, I'm chilling, bro. We're talking about, like, tarots and...
Okay. Yeah, this guy sucks. Fuck this guy. I mean, honestly, Susie Liu had a lot more grace when she, well, not really grace, but Susie Liu, here's the thing that makes him different from Susie Liu, all right? When Susie Liu strikes somebody, she was like, yeah, I fucking striked it, fuck him! Fuck that guy! Yeah, I striked it, you know what I mean? But this guy, he's got to like and I'm not defending Susie Liu, obviously. Like, you'd have to be a fucking moron to think that I'm defending Susie Liu right now. But I'm just saying, like, Susie Liu, at least when Susie Liu did it, in some sense, you could say she had balls when she was doing it, right? Because she was like, yeah, I'm gonna strike you. I'm a total bitch. I admit it, and I'm striking you. What this guy does is a little bit different. He's kind of like, I did it, but it's not a big deal, and yeah, I've done shit in the past, but let me try to argue and justify it. Because like if he'd just come up there, and I think he was trying to do that, but he also had to validate himself over and over and over again. Susie Liu's also being a hypocrite. When did I ever say she wasn't? Wait, what? When did I ever say she wasn't? I'm just saying, it's like, at least with Susie Liu, she's an open asshole about it, right? With this guy, he's got to like try so hard to come off looking like the good guy. So, I don't know. That's just what I notice is different. Susie Liu is still ultimately worse because she struck multiple people, and it was like a much bigger situation because of just like the extent to which she also was like threatening to like go after her channels, and she also got me demonetized. She's way worse. Don't get me wrong. I just think the attitude, it was shit, but it was still somehow just a little bit more admirable than his attitude. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Susie was so bad she was funny. This guy's just weird. Let's read some of the super chats. Saw we had 1,000 viewers. Let's fucking go. The Watcher Tip 3 says, watch Cool Cat learns fair use by YMS. Your movie sucks. It debunks everything Kai Jackass is saying. Chromium cheated through 5 says, thought I'd send you a Twitter DM of a video discussing this recently released dossier on political streamers. Might be a good discussion for future videos and stream. Yeah, send me that. My DMs are open on twitter.com @AugieRFC. So you can check it out there. Let's read some of the super chats. Let's see here. Jessica Pistol through 5 says he deleted me from the chat. I'm about to request all my money back. What? Smaggle banned you from chat? Well, I'll check that. Tipster through 5 says Yeetus delete us. Emo Raccoon became a tier 1 member. Jessica Pistol through 5 says Kai and Omnia were friends with Creepshow, and the reason Creepshow called Hopeless Peaches high-key racist because they disagreed. And Message through 2 is just here to spread the Dr. Stone agenda. Frosty Shakes through 5 says, hey, happy you're talking about this. Also, Kai just deleted his Twitter too, I believe. Ron through 2, I don't know if I can read that. Zombie Ping 1 through 5 says, John's quacks as Kai malls. Katie through 5 says, someone commented that people like Kai are the reason why we have to put directions on shampoo bottles, and I just needed to boost it because it's a perfect comment. I agree. T3 Podcast through 2 says, hashtag CryWes. Kurta through a 2-month membership says, hello, what's up? Rock and Rowan through 10 says, Jean Swan looks like he's aged 15 years. Mike the Bike through 2 says, put an overlay on Eternal so I don't have to pay. Mark Davies through a tier 1 membership. Gotcha Simp through a tier 2 membership. Meister through 5 says, LMAO, his Twitter and YouTube is gone, goddamn. Gotcha Simp through 10 says, thank you for entertaining through my toughest time in my life. Lost my dad 2 months ago and felt like my life is over. But you helped me distract myself. Holy shit, I'm so sorry about your loss, man. I'm glad I'm able to help in some minuscule way. Hopefully things turn around for you, man. I can only imagine. RWBW Familton through 2 says, it's nice for a different change of pace from John. I agree. John should absolutely go this route. Dark Dragon through 5 says, this guy literally has no idea what he's talking about. He's making no sense whatsoever. M versus the Void through 5 says, John never said this is illegal. That was Harley. It was never John's point. Kai pulled that out of nowhere. Well, yeah, because Kai doesn't know what he's talking about. He's willing to lie. Maybe he does know what he's talking about. Maybe he's just lying. You ever thought about that? Rock and Ruin through 20 says, Jean Swan Redemption Arc. The dimensions are merging. What a time to be alive. Also, deep fried pizza rolls. Jessica through 5 says, I'm reacting to Kai's whole video, and a couple times I'm going to let 4 minutes play, but I'm going to add a filter, because according to Kai, that makes it fair. Yeah, I mean, if he strikes you, he's an open hypocrite, right? Frosty Shakes through 5 says, Omnia ran Peaches off of Twitter too, all because she accused her of subtweeting about even though she never named him. I hate them both. And then Stump Dude just became a tier 1 member. And then we got another one coming in. Meister through 5 says, used to be a fan of his, but I noticed after every drama, he cannot take the heat. He deactivates and comes back. Toby, just a robot, Peaches, then this bruh. Yeah, exactly. So this is a common thing. So he's just gonna come back the next day. Yeah, I deleted his YouTube channel. Holy fuck, yo, Zod with the $100 super chat. Kai might be worse than Mundane Matt. Damn. Well, to be fair to Matt, you know, at least his strikes didn't go through. All right, his strikes failed. Kai actually got a video taken down. So there might be an argument to be made there. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Holy shit. $100. Yeah, big 07s in the chat to Zoid. Holy shit. I haven't had a $100 super chat in a fucking minute now. Thank you very much. Yo, big shout out. Appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. And then we got Spooky coming in here with the $5. Not to derail or anything, but I'm glad I catch this bit before my birthday celebration. I'll probably watch this video again later. Have a good stream. Thank you, Spooky. Appreciate that. Yeah, holy fuck. I saw Boblax wanted to call in. Let me call Boblax.
Spooky funded $5. Not to derail or anything, but glad I catched this a bit before my birthday celebration.
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up? John Swan kneeled on him.
Yo. You need to change your mic.
Okay.
Because you're not speaking through your regular mic.
Is this better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay. What's up?
Yeah, John shot on him, dude. He went super aggro.
Hell yeah. I didn't even know who this guy was.
I didn't either. I've seen his name floating around, but yeah, deleted his fucking channel based off of John Swan debate. His debate, I always love people who react so poorly when they lose a debate, right? This always happens on the internet, even if whether it's political, whether it's just, people arguing about YouTube drama, like this shit always happens, right? Somebody loses a debate and they just cannot fucking handle it, dude. They melt down, they lose it. It's always like the funniest shit. It's like, just admit you were wrong, dude. Like, nobody likes to do that, but at some point, like, you got to take a fucking L every once in a while. You can't be the big man on campus all over the place all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just not how it works.
Damn.
So yeah.
Completely destroyed.
Yep. We got Stardust panel coming on in about 2 hours, by the way. 2 hours, but until then, I'm probably just gonna play some games, read chat, fuck around. In a second here, I'm gonna step out and make some more coffee because I want some, and if I'm gonna be up tonight, I'm gonna need it. Let me turn on my fucking key light too.
Well, Black, so you're gonna be on Stardust? I wasn't invited. And I'm not inviting myself on, that's weird. But
yeah,
I'll be on if she has me.
Yeah, I have no idea what's on the docket tonight. John Swan. Oh, okay. Play Mario Party. I don't know. Maybe. Funny thing is, he was confident. He was so confident he was winning the debate. That's the other thing, right? Like, he was crying during the debate, but also like try to like maintain like this like level of confidence. I think it was just like fool himself, to be honest, because like he was trying so hard. You win for my platform, copyright takedown on my channel, LMFAO. Yeah, literally. Yeah, and his justification for it is that Akumu like rated him on stream. Like, Akumu, you're in chat right now. Just be honest, dude. Tell us what you did to this guy. What did you do? Did you rate his live stream like once or twice? I don't care. I've rated plenty of live streams. Did you actually harass him? Like, what did you do to this guy? Let's break it down right now. Like, what did you do to this guy that made him so mad? It's not illegal. Yeah, and his argument of like legality just doesn't make any sense. Like, oh well, I didn't break the law, so I didn't do anything wrong. It's like that's not how that works. Akuma says I rated his stream once and then made fun of his hypocritical takes on Twitter when bored. Okay, so I mean, if you're telling the truth, then you did nothing to him. He has literally no leg to stand on. I'm sorry, I do not give a fuck. I don't know if this is a nuclear take, but I do not give a fuck if you're a streamer and you're complaining about getting rated, all right? Unless it's like to an extensive degree where I can sympathize with that. If you're like sitting there streaming and somebody you don't like comes in your chat and brings their fucking fans in there for like 10 minutes or something at most, what are you like? I just don't care. I don't fucking care. You can ban people. Set up mods. Ban people. Put the chat on slow mode. There's like 10,000 ways you can deal with this and mitigate it and get rid of it. Yeah, racism is illegal. It's still a shitty thing to call people the N-word. I'm sure he would agree with that. But that would go against his logic when it comes to filing copyright strikes. All right, I'm gonna go make some coffee and then I'm gonna load up a game or something. What's your dream place to visit? I don't know, dude. I'm feeling Japan right now, but that's not gonna be for a while. Anyway, I'll be right back. Boblax, entertain the chat for like 2 minutes.
Hello, chat. Hello. Speaking of Japan, I do not want to go to a country where the main language isn't English for a while, dude. Holy shit.